The University of North Carolina, or more recently known as the University of National Champions. During the Heels' 2017 men's basketball title run, the NCAA made $900 million. That's 90% of its annual revenue. And players such as South Regional MVP Luke May and Final Four MVP Joel Berry didn't see a penny of it. Some students think this should change.
All of the marketing that the NCAA can put forth off of the athletes get no share of that money.
Because the amount of money that they bring into these universities, like Duke UNC game, for example, your cheapest ticket you're gonna get is $400 or $500. So when you're bringing in that kind of money, I feel like they should get some kind of compensation for that work.
But it's not that simple. Professor John Sweeney explains.
There are about 225 programs and only 10% of them make a profit.
UNC is one of only 22 Division I schools that makes money from its athletic department. But like most schools, it only generates money from two sports.
Football, men's basketball are the two profit-generating sports. Because we have a dynasty in soccer, it wouldn't surprise me if we're more like break-even on it. Most of the rest will lose money.
This means that despite the success of other programs such as field hockey, men and women's soccer, or even lacrosse, the men's basketball team and football team only brought in $57,000 in 2013-2014. This is according to the UNC Board of Trustees Intercollegiate Athletic Report. With so little revenue, how can the university afford to pay its athletes?
It's got to do with cutting sports that don't make money and that cost money.
This would mean the possibility of cutting successful programs such as field hockey, which could lead to Title IX violations. But what about just paying those athletes that play sports that bring the school money?
You can't start paying superstar wages to 10 superstars unless it's going to really have to start moving professional.
And professionalism is what the NCAA is trying to avoid. The NCAA upholds that amateurism is the best way to provide a strictly academic environment for its athletes. The amateurism requirements for the NCAA do not allow players to receive any money for their participation in sports or any prize money for their performances. So despite the millions of dollars that the NCAA makes, do not expect players like Joel Berry or Luke May to be able to bank any of that money anytime soon. In Chapel Hill, I'm Sarah Willey, Carolina Week.